Let me tell you a quick story. I learned to make pancakes in my first year in the university, and prior to that time, I knew nothing about this snack or meal, if you prefer. Shout out to my friend Laddie who taught me how. But ever since then, I've just sort of known that my pancakes were missing in something. They were lacking something, and I didn't know how to make it right until I saw a very quick and easy recipe from Simi Foodies on Twitter, and for months now, I've been making the best pancakes of my life. As you soon will too. Just stick with me. This recipe makes about 5 pieces or is it slices now of pancakes. So I'm going to be needing 1 egg. I've cracked my 1 egg into a bowl, added my quarter cup of sugar, and I'm just going to whisk that. You want to whisk that thoroughly until you get something that looks like this. You really want to take your time and do that. Now I'll put my salt and then my milk, and I'll just whisk again to combine thoroughly. After this, I'm going to add my 2 tablespoons of oil. You can use your cooking oil. I used vegetable oil, but you can also melt some butter and use whichever you prefer. But in this recipe, I am using cooking oil. Now it's time to sift in my 1 cup of flour and also my 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Now I'm just combining everything. I'm really just taking my time to combine everything together. Oh, in case you're wondering, I didn't forget my manners. I'm sorry. I was trying to get on with the video and catch up because of my short story in the beginning. You're welcome to my channel. If this video is what brings you here, I hope that you make the decision to stay. I mean, there's more where this came from, so please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you're liking what you see. So after stirring and mixing thoroughly, I found that quantity of liquid was not enough. My batter was still quite thick, so I went ahead and added 1/8 cup of water, and I'm stirring that again. With water or with liquid in batter, you just want to be adding gradually to you're sure that you have the consistency that you want. This is still a little thick, so I'm still going to go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of water, and then it will just be perfect for me. If this is not your first time here, you're welcome back. Thank you for sticking around. I hope that you're enjoying this video. If you are, please give it a thumbs up. I'm just going ahead to really stir that. Yes, and this is what I want. This is the consistency you should be looking out for. And the only way that you can achieve this is with accurate measurement. And now that I've finally learned, I can tell that this was definitely one of the reasons my pancake wasn't doing so good initially. So these cups and spoons, they have the measurements written on them, and they are just perfect. You just give you very accurate measurements for your cooking, your baking, especially your pastries, your bakings. So you really need this. All of them together come in a set like this, like 10 of them come in one set like this, 700 naira. So it's really not expensive. Now to make our pancakes, I'm just greasing this non-stick pan with some margarine and tissue, and I'm using the smallest burner on my cooker and turning it down to the lowest heat. On top of that, I'm still stacking up the rack, and this is to mean that you want to make your pancakes on the lowest heat possible. So I'm just using my half cup measurement to scoop up some batter after stirring and pouring into my pan. You want to just pour in the middle. You don't have to move your hands to spread. It's just going to spread on its own. And after about 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, you start to see bubbles form and burst on top of your pancake. After about 2.5 minutes from the time I poured my batter in, it's time to flip my pancake over. So I'm just using my spatula to check. Seeing that it didn't break or anything, I knew that it was perfect and it was ready to be flipped over. But if you put your spatula in and it does this instead, you know that it is just not ready. And this is what you're going to have if you go ahead and flip it over. This is not the kind of browning or cooking that you're looking for. So yes, this is not it. And it's also going to affect the other side. By the time you flip it or it's done cooking, it's not just going to look nice. Okay, so just give it time, 2.5 to 3 minutes, and when you flip it over, give it about 1.5 minutes to cook, and your pancake will be perfect. So yes, this is what it looks like at the end. Was that simple or was that simple? Well, to be sure, let's try it again. So you want to just stir your batter because some might have gotten thicker under. Just stir your batter in the bowl and then scoop some up using your half measurement cup and pour into your pan. Bubbles soon start to form and burst on top of the pancake, and then you know that okay, it is nearing the time to flip over. Give it a total of 2 to 3 minutes depending on the intensity of your heat, and then flip it over. By then, it must have browned and cooked well enough to just easily be flipped over. After about 1.5 to 2 minutes, again depending on the intensity of your heat, your pancake is ready, and you just use your spatula to bring it off the fire and just fry in batches, just the same process over and over again. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, I'm pretty sure that you want to just go ahead. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel too, now will be a good time to do that. It will mean the world to me. By this time, my twins were already singing, Mama, give me, Mama, give me. But I just wanted to finish and take pictures with all five of them before doing that. So, yeah, I finally did, and this is what it looks like. This is honestly the best pancakes I've made yet. They looked so good, better than any other I've made, or at least just the way I wanted them. And they tasted really, really nice. Plus, can you see how fluffy they are? They look so good. Guys, you have to try this out. And I have to say a shout out to Thelma DK for requesting this video, and also to my sister Mimi Hemba for requesting this video. They really inspired. I filmed this video and I still had to refilm it because it didn't turn out so great. So I really hope that you enjoy watching this. I hope that you try this out and you let us know how that goes. I really, really hope that you get your pancakes right. Until I see you guys in another video. Take care. Bye.